Hello students, now I am going to discuss about non-operational attributes. The quality attributes that need to be addressed for the product not on the basis of operational aspects are grouped under this category. The important attributes are testability and debuggability, evaluability, portability, time to prototype and market, and per unit cost and total cost. First one, testability and debuggability. Testability deals with how easily one can test his or her design application and by which means he or she can test it. Testability is applicable to both the embedded hardware and firmware. Embedded hardware testing ensures that the peripherals and the total hardware functions in the desired manner, whereas firmware testing ensures that the firmware is functioning in the expected ways. Debuggability is a means of debugging the product as such for figuring out the probable source that create unexpected behavior in the total system. It has two aspects. One is hardware level debugging and second is firmware level debugging. Hardware level debugging and firmware level debugging. Hardware debugging is used for figuring out the issue created by hardware problems, whereas firmware debugging is employed to figure out the probable errors that appears as a result of flaws in the firmware. Next one is evaluability. Evaluability is referred to as the non-heritable variations. Next, portability. Portability is a measure of system independence. An embedded product is said to be portable if the product is capable of functioning as such in various environments, target processor or controllers, and embedded operating system. A standard embedded product should always be flexible and portable. Next one is time to prototype and market. It is the time elapsed between the formulation of a product and time at which the product is ready for selling or use. Prototyping is an informal kind of rapid product development in which the important features of the product under consideration are developed, and it helps a lot in reducing time to market. Next one is per unit and total cost. Cost is a factor which is closely monitored by both end user, those who buy the product, and product manufacturer, those who build the product. Cost is highly sensitive factor for commercial products. Any failure to position the cost of a commercial product at a nominal rate may lead to the failure of the product in the market. Proper market study and cost benefit always analysis should be carried out before taking a decision on the per unit cost of the embedded product. Budget and total system cost should be properly balanced to provide a marginal profit. Next, the figure shows the product life cycle curve. During the design and development phase, there is only investment and no returns. Once the product is ready to sell, it is introduced to the market. This stage is known as the product introduction stage. During the initial period, the sales and revenue will be low. There won't be much competition, and the product sales and revenue increases with time. In the growth phase, this one, the product grabs a high market shares. During the maturity phase, this is product maturity phase. During the maturity phase, the growth and sales will be steady, and the revenue reaches at its peak. Next, the product retirement or decline phase starts with the drop in sales volume, market share and revenue. The decline happens due to various reasons like competition from a similar product with enhanced feature and technology changes, etc. Thank you.